Salem is bracing for a week that will feel more like a seismic event than a simple string of days. As the frost settles on the town square, the chills inside the hearts of its residents run far deeper. The week of December 8th-12, 2025 promises not just dramatic twists, but profound resets, long-awaited justice, and a Christmas miracle that will arrive in the most unexpected and devastating of wrappings. A Dye-Mara wedding, till death do us part, or until the handcuffs snap shut. The week's centerpiece is the whirlwind wedding of E.J. Dye-Mara and the enigmatic, resurgent Megan Hathaway. Set against the opulent, cold backdrop of the Dye-Mara mansion, the ceremony is less a celebration of love and more a strategic merger of two of Salem's most formidable and morally flexible minds. Megan, having meticulously rebuilt her empire from the shadows, sees in E.J. the perfect vessel for her new legacy. E.J., ever ambitious and sensing a power greater than his father's, is all too willing to join forces. But as the ominous chords of the wedding march play, forces are converging to turn this dark union into a trap. Stefan Dye-Mara, armed with evidence of corporate espionage and old-fashioned blackmail, is not there to object. He's there to arrest. Sources hint that Stefan, in a shocking alliance with Orpheus of all people, has uncovered a plot by Megan that doesn't just threaten the Dye-Mara fortune, but global security. The moment the officiant asks if anyone objects, Stefan will rise, not with words, but with a warrant. Expect a stunning showdown where family loyalty is shattered and the phrase, "You may now kiss the bride," is replaced with "You have the right to remain silent." A heartbreaking homecoming, Beau Brady's final mission. In a storyline that will leave viewers reaching for tissues, the legend himself, Beau Brady, returns to Salem. But this is not a triumphant return. Beau, having spent years in a manipulated fugue state under Megan's control, is brought home by Hope and Steve "Patch" Johnson. His health is failing, his memories are a fragile patchwork, but his spirit remains unmistakably Beau. His return is a ticking clock for the entire Brady-Horton clan. His scenes with Hope are described as devastatingly beautiful, a chance for a love that defied death, time, and mind control to find its peace. But the most poignant moments may be reserved for his daughter, Chara Brady, and her husband, Ben. Beau's instinctual, foggy recognition of the man he once saw as a threat to his daughter, now a devoted husband and father, will be a masterclass in silent acting and emotional payoff. This homecoming is framed not as a cure, but as a sacred vigil. Beau's final mission is to say goodbye, to impart one last piece of wisdom to Sean Douglas, and to remind Salem what true heroism looks like. His presence will act as a moral compass for a town desperately in need of one. A web of deceit unravels. The fall of the Titan. The corporate thriller plot reaches its boiling point as Alex Kyriakis and Xander Cook move from uneasy allies to a unified front. Their target, Konstantin Melionis. With Justin Kyriakis' legal prowess and Maggie Horton's quiet support, they have been meticulously building a case. This week, they spring their trap, exposing not only Konstantin's financial plunder of Titan, but a darker secret involving Victoria Vicky Cook's true parentage. The revelation, set to explode during a tense board meeting, will shatter more than just spreadsheets. It will fracture Xander and Sarah Horton's already strained relationship, as Sarah is forced to confront the lengths her husband went to for vengeance and justice. Meanwhile, a desperate Konstantin, cornered and vicious, will make a final, dangerous play involving John and Marlena Black, dragging Salem's iconic couple into a hostage situation that threatens to turn tragic. The Horton ornament, a symbol of salvation and sorrow. In a parallel, quieter story brimming with significance, Lucas Horton takes a massive step in his recovery by attending the annual Horton Square tree lighting. His journey has been arduous, but the support of Kate, Chad, and even a surprisingly compassionate Stefan has been his anchor. The hanging of the Horton ornament, a tradition symbolizing family unity, will be a powerful moment of redemption for Lucas. However, this symbol of hope will cast a shadow. The ornament's gleaming angel will reflect not just the faces of the Horton family, but also the lonely, watching figure of Clyde Weston. From the shadows, Clyde observes the gathering, his gaze fixed not on the tree, but on Leo Stark, whom he's been secretly manipulating. Leo, caught between his genuine affection for Gwen and his terror of Clyde, will be forced to make an impossible choice that could put Johnny Dimera and Chanel Dupree in the crosshairs of a revenge plot years in the making. An unthinkable twist. The Christmas miracle is a villain? As the week closes, Salem is reeling. A Dimera in cuffs, a hero on his deathbed, a tyrant dethroned. But the final spoiler for Friday, December 12th, is the most creative and chilling of all. In the town square, amid the twinkling lights and fading carols, a familiar figure steps out of a sleek black car. It's Kristen Dimera, but not as we've seen her lately. She is serene, poised, and holds a sleeping toddler in her arms. She walks directly up to Brady Black, who is there with Marlena and John. With tears in her eyes that seem disarmingly genuine, she says, "Merry Christmas, Brady. I've brought our daughter home. For good. And I need your help." She needs your help. Someone is trying to take her from me. The child is, of course, Rachel Black. But Kristen's plea introduces a terrifying new variable. Who is this greater threat? Is it the resurrected Teresa Donovan finally making her move? A vengeful Megan loyalist? Or something entirely new? Kristen, Salem's most resilient antagonist, arrives not as a foe, but as a mother seeking sanctuary, instantly reframing every alliance and turning the Black family's world upside down. Her Christmas miracle is a Trojan horse, ensuring that as Salem heads into the holidays, peace is the last thing it will find.